There's a quote by Paulo Coelho: one day or day one, you decide. Now, I spent years of my life living in that one day mindset. Now, the concept of one day, it's rooted in fear. For me, it was a life circumstance that I was completely powerless over, and it was scary for me. But the real problem was never, ever the circumstance. It was my perspective. I forgot that my life is my life, and my choice of how to respond is far more impactful than any circumstance I could potentially face. We get bitter or we get better. And I made that subconscious decision to get bitter and recycled the pain, the guilt, shame of yesterday. I sat back and watched as good jobs, friendships, opportunities, and life in general fade away. And my life became a weight that I don't want to carry. I couldn't find motivation to do anything without some type of chemical in my system. I was basically living life in a coma with the goal to feel nothing and believing the best case scenario was to fall asleep and not wake up. And then one day I woke up on the sidewalk, no money, nowhere to go, severe withdrawals. The hospital pants and that poncho I was wearing was all I had in life. And it was Thanksgiving Day, 2018. I wanted so bad to end my life that day. And every other thought was about the easiest way to do it. But in one last attempt to be honest with myself, I asked a question. What if today is my day one? What if I had the courage to let the past go? What if I got over myself? What if I stopped fixating on where I am and focused on who I need to become? What if today was nothing more than an opportunity to grow? What if my future is determined by my willingness? What if that anxiety I feel in the morning is just an opportunity to go to bed knowing that I chose not to run from it that day? What if life is meant to be felt? All of it. The good, the bad, the ugly. What if feelings are nothing more than feedback? What if you are all that you need to keep going? If you want something you never had, you gotta do something you never did. Because you can never ever think your way out of feelings, you can only take action. And that day I started walking to a place that I knew I could get help. It was cold, dark, raining. I had a ton of fear, but there was a tiny bit of hope. There was hope because I knew now that it's up to me whether I go forward or backward. I chose to define myself only by the person I choose to be that day. And every failure became nothing more than an opportunity to be better. My life began to expand as I was willing to expand. And I've had the opportunity to be of service to thousands along the way. And one day I found myself looking back on a life that I never could have imagined. So, wherever you are in life, know that all you have is all you need to move forward. One day or day one, you decide. this is your comeback story.